Now, yesterday, more than 45 foreign nationals were arrested in an unannounced raid by the city of Johannesburg's acting mayor, Kunene, and other officials. Today, Kunene and City Power officials are again clamping down on hijacked buildings and illegal connections. Our reporter Sitheliswa Beja is following the story for us and joins us live. Perhaps the point or where we should start is what happened, Sitheliswa, to the people we saw being bundled into those JMPD vans, and of course moving on to, before we move on to what actually has been happening today.
Well, a very good afternoon to you too, Vuyo. So the information that we have as for now is that those over 40 foreign nationals have been arrested, and they will follow up through with the South African Police Service, during the course of this week. But we are going to be, talking to the acting mayor to find out a little bit more about that in regards to those foreign nationals. But we have been in the morning all over the Johannesburg CBD, on an oversight on, people or homeless people that have taken over the city's bridges. And what we saw there, Vuyo, was really disturbing. But right now we have gone to the Randburg, not so far from our offices, that's what I will tell you. But this is really a top secret mission as of now, because we cannot, be, making noise about this. Is what we got from the mayor. So what we have been seeing, we went to two stores that were in an illegally hijacked or in a hijacked building, where we saw, Pakistan officials or nationals rather that were staying in that building or operating in that building. And but to tell us more about, the legalities of that, we do have the acting executive mayor, Councillor Kunene, to tell us more a little bit about this. Councillor, thank you so much for your time. In the building that we went to, the national there could not, give you those documents to show that he does really, own that business, and that should tell us that perhaps that building was illegally hijacked.
Yes, the building is hijacked. EMS, we are with EMS here. They have done a report on Hailer Place. The report is with GFIS because they have seen that the place is unsafe, but also it has been hijacked. So GFIS is going through the legal processes to reclaim the building or expropriate the building so that we can then put it in the inventory of the city, and then see how do we partner with whoever to get the building right. Indeed, the gentleman said he's from India, but he gave me a number of Altaf. Altaf, when we called him, he sounds like a Pakistani national, and he was begging me, saying, please, let's talk. But we closed to the shop. There's no electricity. They say they are using a generator. But the RD also informed me that they have gone there and disconnected the illegally connected electricity. Mm-hmm. So we have closed the shop. We have said to the guy who runs the shop, Altaf, to come and see us if he wants to talk. But unfortunately, I think he also doesn't have papers. He said he's in Mayfair. He's busy. Mm-hmm. So now we are on 6th St. Andrews, Budo. We have also a house here that owes the city rates and taxes, electricity and water, but it is also operating as a scrapyard. It is also having people that stay here. So the neighbors have been complaining continuously. They have illegally connected to the box, and the neighbors are suffering, paying high electricity bills because of the illegal connection by these people. They make noise with the cars that they are fixing here. They have partitioned this house, so we also have reason to believe that the house has been hijacked. Unfortunately, they have closed here, but they have locked. We are not able to go in, but we will do our ways to make sure that we have access, whether today or tomorrow, but we will have access and will be able to disconnect.
Okay. So in regards to this Pakistani national, this also could be, a case of, violation of the immigration law, much as to what we witnessed yesterday, with the arrest of those over 40 nationals. So now, in this situation right now, what is the state, of those, foreign nationals that were arrested? What is going to happen?
We obviously hand them over to SAPS. The biggest challenge that JMPD has is that when they hand over these illegal foreigners to SAPS, SAPS then says they are now going to have overtime to be taking affidavits and statements from these guys and to charge them. I don't know then what are they there for. But Home Affairs has just confirmed to me that they are prepared to assist to take the statements, to process. There's a gentleman here with us from Home Affairs, very active, very energetic, unlike those who were given to us yesterday. So we are now going to go to a place that is infested, and we are going to do what we do best. We can't divulge where we are going now, but as we finish this interview, that's where we are heading. A lot of buildings, illegal connections, hijacked buildings, but also other bylaw infringements that are happening in that particular area.
So for somebody who's not been following us today, we started in Johannesburg, and those homeless people, you had mentioned that you are going to reel in the social development.
I have spoken to the MMC. She has a political program. But she will be sending her people for a meeting tomorrow after council, so that we then activate our plan of evacuating those people from that building in Marshalltown, so that we can, JMPD can come in, we can then destroy all those squatter camps, all those shacks that are inside that building, so that the owner can then have ownership of his building and start moving.
So you have mentioned that as we're going around the Randburg, are we only going to be focusing on shops, on businesses, or are we also going to be focusing on houses that are hijacked? Because as you would know, that we've had recent incidents of foreign nationals being brought into this country, being extorted and being made to work and kept without their permission.
That is everything is going to be done, because some of these foreign nationals, or most of these illegal foreign nationals, when they come here, they are being paid slave salaries, they are being treated like slaves, but at the expense of South Africans getting jobs. So the exercises that we are doing is part of job creation for South Africans. You would have seen that we went to the bridges today, because we had that bridge on Smith that has collapsed twice in less than a year. And we went to Car Street, where we saw the damage that is being caused to the bridges by these illegal foreigners. We went also to the off-ramp of Selby, and we have seen the damage that is being caused. So it is not only taking jobs of South Africans, it is not only of hijacking buildings, but they are also destroying the infrastructure of South Africans.
You mentioned that, with the overtaking of these, buildings illegally, this then has a ripple effect, a negative one on the South African revenue, as it also delays service delivery in the city of Johannesburg.
Indeed. We are not collecting from over 600 buildings, let alone buildings that are owned by private. Because so we are losing a lot of revenue in services, in rates and taxes, but we are also losing revenue in electricity and water. We are talking about water leakages, but water is being redirected illegally to these buildings and houses. We are talking about City Power has got a backlog, it has got a debt to Eskom, but they can't account for the consumption of electricity, because this electricity is going to houses illegally and it's going to buildings. So that is the program that we are busy with now, so that we can assist City Power during this winter, so that law-abiding citizens get electricity. Because now people end up not having electricity because of illegal connections. So we are assisting residents to limit and ease the burden on power by disconnecting these illegal connections.
Okay. Thank you so much, Vuyo. That was the acting executive mayor of Johannesburg, Councillor Kunene, telling us about this operation and the importance of it, and how, the involved departments, different departments, will be assisting in this. As we know that we have the MEC of Gauteng, Department of Environment, as well as the JMPD. They've also reeled in Home Affairs, as well as the City Power that has been, disconnecting those illegal connections. Because what we have seen in the towns where we, in fact, in CBD, where we were in town, in Johannesburg, is that the people that are in that building were, illegally connected to the utilities grid. And those cables, Vuyo, funny enough, were from City Power. And, we are going to be now going around Randburg just to see how much of this crime or lawlessness, as the acting mayor puts it, is being, done around here in Randburg.
Sitheliswa Beja with that update, speaking there to the acting mayor of the city of Johannesburg.